Yo, what's good, everybody? I saw a lot of y'all requesting Lucien in the comment section below, so I thought I'd play him today. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. I'm not going to make the intro too long. I'll just go straight into the first match. Alright, so for the first match, we got HVN Fragment of Light. But to talk about the Blasters buff of Lucien, or sorry, not the Blasters, but the Blasters nerf actually. The recent patch removed the Sidelight Cider true combo. And I kind of disagree with it for many reasons. Blasters was already like a really fun weapon after the buff, and I didn't feel like it was broken because it was already an underplayed weapon even after the buff, right? Like you only had players like Balloon Boy playing it, but they decided to nerf it, which I just felt like it was unnecessary, and also it just makes the weapon less fun. But I gotta say, Lucien's blasters just feel like really solid. Alright, that got a little scary for a sec. But let me know what you guys think of my drip. I think the color just matches the blasters, you know? Like Nyx's Ascended blasters. It just fits it. But speaking of Lucien, you know, Luna recently said that he's gonna get back into the pro scene, which I think is actually fire. I'm excited to see how he does. But one thing I don't really understand is how he got carpal tunneled. And for the people who don't know what happened to Luna, he got carpal tunnel because he played the game too much, right? So his wrist was getting like really damaged and stuff like that. But like the only thing I don't understand about it is like how could you not have like avoided it before, you know? Because like if my wrist was getting really badly damaged, I would like just stop playing before it got to the point of injury, you know? Like I just thought like from the way it sounds like it could have been avoided. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm just not seeing something. But nonetheless, exciting to see him, you know, come back. Hopefully he's doing better. He has like no jumps here. But I messed up to confirm. Also, I remember players like Boomy used to also play this legend. Boomy, Luna, and I think there's one more person that I can't think of. A lot of old pros used to play him. But Luna was a powerhouse back in the day, you know. Alright, Qatar's grandpa, fastest grandpa in the game. Again. Just like that, he's dead. Alright, a good first match. Let's see if Bragman wants to rematch. And it doesn't look like he wants to. Maybe he's just making up his mind right now. Come on, click the button. Oh, nope, I got an invite instead. Well, hey, I'm just going to take that as a no. So let's move on to the next match. All right, so for the next match, we got WannaCry. I can't talk. But no one really talks about Lucien's stats, but he has some of the best stats. Because most of the characters that are the best in terms of stats tend to have low dex, and he has low dex and also he has high defense. Defense is one of those stats I've been gaining value recently, and I think that's because of the high damage, you know, Teros meta, you know. Like low damage characters are just not surviving. I gotta say, his story jump is actually pretty solid. Oh my, this guy almost just destroyed me. I don't know what he was thinking there, but it got a little scary. Alright, this guy's going crazy so far. Okay, my downer just dropped. I don't know what that was. This should be a twos video tomorrow, by the way, y'all, if everything goes right. Alright, nice. Got the deal at ground pound. Y'all saw what I did right there? Instead of jumping, I chase dodged because I had no jumps. I don't think Silent Delay is true right there. Like, it keeps dropping, like, on the corner of the stage. Alright, nice. No dodge. I thought I would read a no dodge. But this guy's good at mixing up his dodges. I gotta say, the shadow skirmish thing is, like, so cool. But I still chose light, you know. I wish you could have both, but they won't let you do that. Even though side light sider got nerfed on blasters, it still feels like you can hit it, you know? I think so many people are just scarred by, you know, the previous patch. Like, even though it's not true, it still feels true, you know? Okay, I gotta stop dodging in. Alright, I'm gonna side tick here. Nope. Not if he side ticks me first. Alright, nice. Dead just like that. Alright, I'm gonna play the guitars here. But he has overall a solid signature kit, you know? I wouldn't say it's too broken at all. Lucien's definitely like a good character. Dodge down here? No, he did the exact opposite. He was waiting for that. Alright. I don't even know how to use that down sig, y'all. Like, it feels impossible to use that. But this end sig is actually broken. If you use it perfectly, then it just hits every single time, and also like it beats out everything in a 1v1 matchup. I just told myself I gotta stop dodging him. Alright. I'm not going off stage. I'm not trying to get end sigged. Come on stage, bro. Alright. By the way, when your opponents are playing a lot of off stage, y'all, the best way to avoid getting taken off stage is by playing center stage, because you're the furthest away from either points of the stage, if that makes sense. So it just allows you to, like, you know, take more hits without being put off stage. But that's just a little tip for y'all. What is that title he has? First Dan? I don't know where they get these names from, but I don't even know. That's all Brawlhalla. But recently I said in my last video that I got partner, so I don't really know like what the benefits of partner are, but I heard that you're gonna get like that partner title, and I heard only 5 people got accepted in, so I didn't know it was that competitive. I was surprised when some other content creators texted me. They were like, did you get in for partner? Like, someone just recently told me, like, I didn't even know I got in, because I remember applying, but like I completely forgot like when it was gonna actually take place. I think they did it on a dev stream, but like I heard only 5 people got in. Alright. Guys, that's just tech right there. I don't know what else they clicked that D-Light, but it just works. Perfect read. Okay. Cooking on the blasters. And sig right here. Okay, that was done by me. Okay, not the end sig again, bro. It's not gonna work for a second time. Right now I'm going crazy on these blasters. W gameplay for me right now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video, you know. Just a reminder, let me know what you guys want to see next. Dodge down in again. Nah, he changed up his dodge this time. That was actually a crazy D-sig. And speaking of D-sig, I don't know how to use mine, so yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I know how to use that sig though, kind of. Lucien's one of the characters that I want to say are not too broken. The only thing that's broken about him is his stats. But got the 3 stock, you know, GG's to this guy. You know, we had some solid games so far. Let's keep it going, but let's go on to the next match. Alright, so we got Traxon. Don't know who this is, but we're gonna see when we get into the match. But just a little bit of personal Brawlhalla stuff about me. As you guys know, I'm a free agent, right? So I'm not an org. But recently, I've been talking to this org that I'm probably gonna join within a week if everything goes right. So I'm excited for that. I'll probably announce it on Twitter or something. And also, I'm gonna start doing more giveaways, you know, because I have a lot of extra like skins and stuff that I just don't be using. He dodged a true combo. This guy's a hacker, but that's besides the point. Alright. Side right there. Nah, nothing beats out Blaster's recovery, bro. Alright, guys, NSYNC is gonna work. Just watch. See what I tell y'all. Just always use that sig if you're in neutral. Because you can't really jump over it and you can't really just run into it. There's nothing you can do. Okay, this guy is just going crazy right now. This guy looks like Prime Java right now. So far, I'm cooking on the blasters right now. Alright. I'm not too experienced with guitars, but gonna play it anyway. Alright, extra sider for fun. And then I'm just gonna do extra downer for fun. Just want to make these a little bit more interesting. Sorry, I don't even know if I repeated myself, but I don't even remember if I said it. But if everything goes right, I should be able to record a Tuesday video from Paula. And that should be coming in like a day or two. If it's not tomorrow, it's either the day after or in 3 days. One of those two. And that's if I didn't already say it. I thought I did, but I don't know. My memory's kind of butt. Alright, that was just pure domination. Let's see if he wants to rematch. Well played by him. Very solid hammer. I'm assuming not. Yeah, it didn't look like he wanted to rematch, but all good. Let's go into the next match. Alright, so for our next match, we got Noaix. That skin looks so fire, by the way, the Ascended Wusheng skin. They were doing really good with the Ascendeds, but it's just the pricing is a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit iffy. But on top of the previous discussion I was talking about, like the org I was talking to, another org that I also applied for, but obviously my hopes aren't high of getting in. But I applied for Luminosity. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what that org is. But, you know, I thought it was just better to give it a try, you know? Because I know that's like a very competitive org. But, you know, why not give it a shot? Noaix has always been known for like having like a very interesting playstyle. Like he's always had like this like kind of like weird style to him, and it makes him really good because weird in this game is a good thing. You never want to be normal. Alright. Got the reads. Dodge down. Oh, nope. But something that you guys can do, by the way, is if you know you have a hard time reading and don't want to go for a read because you're like nervous, what you can always do is react. Like here, I'm gonna react. See, that was an away dodge and I just completely reacted to that. What is he gonna do this next? I don't know. But you don't have to read it like instantly, you know? Alright, nice. Got the KO. But I used to fight Noaix a lot on Xbox. He's always been like an extremely solid player. Oh, I did not mean to cancel on the platform right there. Good read by him. The theme is really cool with the Ascended Wusheng weapons, like how they have like light on one side, dark on the other. Alright, I'm just gonna try to get the blasters here because I don't know how to kill on guitars. Alright. Alright, perfect weapon throw. And got the sider. Alright, that was clean. Calculated weapon throw right there. But let's see if Noaix wants to rematch. Usually he always wants to. Yep. Kind of what I expected. But let's hop straight into the next match, you know. I don't even know why I'm saying that like there's another match. It's just a rematch, but I'm just kind of yapping. When I'm recording, sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I feel like that happens to everybody who records. Like when you're just talking to yourself, you know, like that's what it feels like. Even though I know I'm talking to y'all, it's like right now I have no one to talk to me verbally. So I feel like I'm talking to myself in front of a camera. So sometimes I go blank, you know. Like I want you guys to try talking to yourself for 20 minutes just to see what it feels like. All right, is he dead here? Yeah, he is. Make sure to practice your guys off stage, by the way. Guitars is one of those weapons where really good off stage if played right. I've actually never seen Noaix play 2v2. Has anybody ever queued him in 2v2 before? I thought I could get the double D sig. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my Lucien so far. But the person with the most guitars experience by far is Gucci Boo, if you ask me. Like he knows some extra sauce on guitars. Okay, I live these. I don't know how I'm alive. Guys, that just beat out Gaunt's recovery. I don't know how it did that. Ensig here. Ensig again. Recovery. I don't know how his side didn't hit me right there. Alright, nice. That was honestly really well played by me. But GG's to Noaix. Let's see who we get for our next match. Alright, so we got Stan, another Wusheng surprisingly, and another level 100 to make it at that. But I'm gonna start doing more like sparring videos too, you know, because eventually once I make enough rank 1v1 videos, I just get tired of it. Then I'm gonna start doing like other types. This guy just has so much aura for no reason. I don't know why. Like the way he's moving is just different. Alright, Grandpa here. Am I alive here? Yeah, I'm alive. I thought I could hit into that weapon throw and do the classic. You guys know what I'm about to do. I love doing that right there. Like when you end light and then you chase dodge into like another attack. Okay, the platform just completely messed you up. Platforms in this game are something else. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just letting my blasters do all the talking for the video right now. This guy cannot breathe right now. Like, this weapon just feels so good. Even after the nerf, like, it doesn't feel like it impacted it too much. I don't know if it actually just was a small nerf, but... Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm just mashing right now, too. Alright. That was a good recovery by him. This guy moves very fast, as you can see. It's hard to track his movement. What is this guy hitting right now? Alright, nice, got the side stick. I can't kill him. Yo, calm down, bro. Bro, what is this guy hitting me with right now? I tried to do some smart weapon throw, but it didn't work. This guy just doesn't die. Okay, finally. But GG's to Stan. Let's see if he wants to rematch. And he does. Nice. Who do y'all think is gonna take the skirmish? Personally, I think it's gonna be Shadow. But like, obviously it could be Light too, you know. I think Shadow's just cooler. And more people picked it, I believe. But who knows? How did he jump that? Alright. We could play a little bit off stage if you would like. I guess not. Alright, nice. Alright, got the cider. Another cider. That was clean. Alright, got the dodge and read. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the gameplay so far, you know. Ooh, I read that too. Alright, nice, got the ground pound. Honestly, I'm not even talking. Right now, I'm just kind of sweating. Like, right now, I'm just kind of like, you know, hit a highlight reel. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Guys, what am I hitting right now? I just went crazy for a sec. Like, I am just going absolutely insane right now. Alright, well, GG's to him. That was just completely insane right there. I don't know. I think I just took G Fuel or something. But let's go on to the last match. Alright, so for our last match, we got Noaix. I gotta say, the Brawlhalla border is just one of the coolest borders. And I want them to make another rank, and I kind of want the border to be like red and black. I think that'll be really cool. My favorite color combination is red and white. But I think red and white, or sorry, red and black would fit like a higher rank, you know. Interesting that he's playing Ransom. Haven't seen this character play too often. What is that build, by the way? Okay, this guy knows that it's not true anymore. I thought he would ground pound right there. I'm gonna grab the guitars here. That was very close. Okay, that thing is like unpunishable. Like, it's so fast, I don't know how to punish it. Like, how do I punish that? And he knows it too. This guy must be like a dedicated Ransom main. Alright, gonna deal cider instead of recovery because I want to send him off stage. Alright, I'm gonna edge guard like this. Alright, perfect. Even though the weapon was right there, I didn't go for it because I want to apply that pressure, you know? Like, you shouldn't let your opponent go on stage, even if there's a weapon that you can get, because it's always best to apply pressure when you can, you know? No reason to ever, like, give them space. You never want to let your opponent breathe, basically. If that's a tip you get from this video, just remember that. Never let your opponent breathe. Okay, that ground pound hit on stage somehow. Like I said, this guy's a really solid player, though. Alright, side take here? Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay. How do I get a kill here? Alright, got the Buster's recovery. Honestly, I just throw away the guitars when I want to get a kill. Guitars is one of my least played weapons, so it's definitely one of my worst, if you ask me. Honestly, I should have expected it. I don't know why, like, I didn't. Like, I just got close to him like it was nothing. I thought he would chase me up. I was gonna, like, recover him if he did that. Alright, so it's gonna be a very close match. I don't know what to do right here. Alright, does he get disarmed? Nope. He's gonna desig. I'm just waiting for it. Alright, I knew he was gonna do some signature. After that, I was like, there's no way I lose that. Like, I was expecting something, but he played very well. You know, GG's to this guy. And that's gonna wrap it up. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. Make sure to check out my other socials like Discord, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, etc. You know, hopefully y'all enjoyed. And peace out. Have a good rest of your day.